at the redesign of business or administrative procedure. So there are various kinds of applications that the research can be useful. But now I focus on the domain that I like, that is about trade facilitation. Look at trade facilitation. A typical trade procedure involves 30 parties and 40 different types of documents. This is trading of the normal or regular product, trading of chemical product, or biological product, or hazardous product, require much more data. So the cumbersome procedure increase the transaction cost of international trade. A study showed that the transaction cost of international trade is from 2.5 to 15% of traded value. And if you know that the volume of traded value last year is more than $13 trillion, so just 1% or 2.5% is a huge, huge amount. There are several initiatives collectively known as trade facilitation, and to simplify the trade procedure and policy related to international trade. And study also showed that trade facilitation could benefit from 1 to 5% of the traded value. And the saving on the simplification and harmonization of trade procedure alone is estimated to be about 300 billion euro. This figure is provided by the European Communities on Trade. And by the way, by simplification of trade procedure, it is allowed small and medium enterprises access to the global market, because now the complicated procedure and the high transaction cost is considered the main obstacle for international trade. So by reducing the complicated of the procedure, we may have to increase the trade volume by getting the small and medium-sized enterprises access to the global market. And through that, increase the international trade about 10%. In the last couple of decades, significant progress has been made in reducing tariffs. So what they call procedural barriers become the main obstacle. In the past, maybe the import and export, the main obstacle for this kind of transaction is about the high tariff within the country. Countries try to protect their local markets by increase the tax and import duty and so forth. But now, thanks to the globalization and the development of trade alliance, as well as various trade agreements, the tariff barrier keep losing. The main obstacle for international trade now is the procedural barrier. In the year 2004, statistics show that around the world, about $3 billion has been spent on trade facilitation. And in the year 2005, the European Community committed 1 billion a year on trade facilitation, in which simplification or harmonization of trade procedure is the main concern. The objective of trade facilitation, according to Provost, is not to abandon control or not to cancel the control. But the main purpose is to ensure that control are enforced through more efficient procedures. This is the key issue. The thing is how we design a new procedure or how we redesign the procedure without losing the control. So the issue with trade facilitation is not just to computerize manual procedure or to digitalize paper document, that means relay the paper document by EDIs or electronic method. But the key issue is how to redesign the procedure to improve the efficiency of the procedure without losing control. In order to redesign, the key factor is not just look at the surface level of the procedure, look at the flows of document. The key issue is we need to understand the underlying purposes of the procedure. What is an activity is for, or what is a document is for, and why the document or activity arranged in such a way in the current procedure. Understanding or answering the question is crucial for redesign because we are able to streamline activity. We may answer the question why the activity is for, why the document is for. So if the document is not necessary, we may remove it. More importantly, we are able to replace the current activity or document by more effective or more efficient means and achieve the same control functionality. So looking at the surface level, trade procedure is It's about the document. Trade procedure deal with document. If you look at trade procedure or interorganizational procedure in general, you will see the procedure deal with the movement of purchase order, invoice, receipt, bill of lading, etc. In fact, the World Trade Organization defines trade procedure as activity involved in collecting, presenting, and communicating and processing data required for the movement of goods. So by this view, trade procedure or interorganizational procedure, in their term or in their view, is about the movement of document, the flow of document. However, underlying the document is about what we temporarily call the deontic reality, the reality of right and obligation. The document is noted, the bill of lading, for instance, is noted. If it is not represent for the right to possession of goods. A receipt, for instance, is noted if it is not represent for a discharge of an obligation, and so forth. So the function of the document, all of them, are a kind of representation for the underlying deontic reality. The problem is, deontic reality is unobservable. We cannot directly observe a right. What we have right here, or what obligation, or what permission we have, we don't see it. Thus, we need certain kinds of indicator. According to the philosopher Zero, we need certain kind of indicator. And these kind of indicator may be in form of document, or electronic records, or any physical object. My wedding ring, for instance, is an indicator for a marriage contract that I had with my wife. The uniform may be an indicator of professor. But in business, the most common form of indicator is the document. The document here is used in the generic sense, including paper document or electronic record. So current construction modeling perspective is more focused on the flows of documents, and we call it the business process modeling perspective. So the concern is with what kind of document, what kind of flow of data, and where they come from, and to whom, for instance. Here, in this research, I propose a new modeling perspective. The modeling perspective we call here is the deontic process